What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video, and I hope everyone's having a great day, great time, or whatever day you're watching this. You're probably thinking, where have you been for almost a week? And I have to say that I was beginning to record, do part two of Wansee Entertainment, but all of a sudden my screen was cracked. Not cracked from the outside, from the inside. So I had to buy a new laptop, the whole process, yada yada yada. And let's get into it. Got the fruit snacks on deck. I got to be honest, very hard to talk about. I always feel paranoid. I am a boring person. I get really tired much quicker if I nothing to talk about. Listen to music and watch films as a distraction to keep my mind packed up a lot of shit. I understand, but I am sort of a person who needs a good conversation once a week. But let's talk about for a whole night shift and two consider work together during the fun weekend. We're going to move it talking. I would have my causing conversation. That sounds like great talent. You'll see I can count while my shifts I have work for you not for you right now. Unless you were trying to discover some you'll see that cause come to you as nation. But we continue working together and that shit going well. I just watch Netflix but I had to mind tell me something and continue watching them on theater. Oh shit. Can I manage a whole my shit without feeling? We think that I can cause conversation. Yeah. What? Okay, calm down to be honest with my excited enough for like what to consider work together this weekend. You're gonna have a lot to talk about. A couple of days later, we're scheduling. We're gonna be up and doing the weekend. This one is so boring. I'm gonna skip this one. This one is.
Please check the seat. That Sunday, Steve was arrested, and when the police checked the CCTV, they clearly saw Steve going into the office and opening the master key cupboard room and taking a spare apartment 34 key and putting it in his cupboard. And then they saw Steve walking on the same floor where apartment 34 is based in. Then they saw Steve come back to the reception with his shirt a little bloody, and he wore a waistcoat to cover it up. When they took his fingerprints and DNA, they found that the deceased male was covered with Steve's fingerprints and DNA. All Steve could say was that he was trying to cause a conversation to happen.
My teacher's husband is stalking me.
Well, to begin with, it all started last week. I was leaving school alone. It was a normal day, nothing out of the ordinary. As I was leaving, I saw a man in his 50s. He was wearing a black jacket and a pair of ugly old glasses. He looked so great. After a couple of minutes, I was finally home. I was listening to music the whole time, and I didn't realize the man was following me.
So I always some
He was
creepy, ugly
even
ass
holding a
man.
camera towards my bedroom window. I freaked out, but I still tried to stay calm. As I was locking the door, I checked the window, and the man was still there holding his camera and smiling. I told my mom, so she called the police, but they didn't find anything. They even asked me to describe him to an artist so that they could have his face, but nothing. I wouldn't tell you the story if it didn't happen just finishing a private guitar lesson at my teacher's house when something caught my eye. It was a picture of her and her husband.
Wow.
Then I realized that my stalker was her husband. I took my bag,
What is this, a Lifetime movie?
apologized, and left the house. She was shocked when she saw me running. Soon after, I opened my bag and almost passed out. There was an envelope full of my pictures of me changing in my bedroom.
Oh, wow.
I immediately called my mom, crying as I explained the situation. She called the police, and after a couple of minutes, they arrived. My mom did as well. They went into my teacher's house, asked her several questions about her husband, and asked about any strange activities. She stayed quiet. After searching the house, they found other pictures of multiple girls. After they caught him, they discovered that he had a bad history, which included rape and sexual assault. Now
Damn.
he is in prison, but I'm still afraid that someone like him will go a step further.
True Home Alone horror story. True Home Alone horror.
And this story took place when I was 13. My mother was a single mom, and she had to work 2 jobs. She worked at a grocery store in the morning.
What is the black dude narrating?
So I was home alone a lot, but it was okay because I was used to it. I could cook myself some dinner. And
Why are you so popping?
I was a pretty responsible kid for my age. One night, I was watching TV while eating ice cream, and someone knocked at the front door. I was wondering who it could be, as my friends never came out this late and my mom would always use her key to get in. I opened the door, and it was a man standing there with his hands in his pockets. I said, "Hello?" He replied, "Hello, young lady. Are your parents home?" Stupidly, I said, "No. My mom isn't home right now. You have to come back tomorrow." He then said with a surprised smile on his face, "Oh, you're all alone, huh?"
Oh, wait.
I said, yeah, I am."
This story sounds familiar.
He replied with, "Okay, young lady. Have a nice night.
Let me guess.
Don't get into any trouble."
Let me guess. She's gonna get in the
He then walked
shower.
away, and I closed the door.
She's gonna
He
hear
seemed friendly,
drill.
but also weird at the same time. He was a little funny looking though.
No,
He was
okay.
balding and had 70 styles glasses on, with a mustache and bags under his eyes like he never slept.
I think he said parents.
About 10 minutes passed, and there was another knock at the door. I got up to answer it, but before I opened the door, something told me to put the chain on. I don't know why, but my gut told me to do that. It was strange because we really didn't use the chain, but I'm glad I did because as soon as I opened the door, it was pushed open, but abruptly stopped by the chain. Before I could even say or do anything, I looked through the crack of the door to see the same man again, and he said in a startled voice, oh, hey there. I just wanted to make sure you were okay," as he stuttered.
Well, I'm not okay with you,
Like
with your creepy ass face.
Inside the house, and tried to play off any suspicion by speaking quickly and making it seem like he didn't just obviously try coming into the house. I said, "I'm fine, thanks," and I shut the door. At that time, I didn't really understand the situation or the dangers of what just happened, but still, I was a bit freaked out.
Okay, we doing that
And
now?
wanted my mom to come home soon. An hour went by, and I was still thinking about what happened, so I started to watch a movie, trying to keep my mind occupied, when I heard, "Everything's quick. I gotta tell you something."
Now you about to get shot.
This was the scariest situation I've ever been in my life. It was the man once again. He was talking through the letterbox. I shouted, "Leave me alone." The letterbox closed, and the man started banging on the front door, screaming, "Let me in, you little shit," while slamming the front door handle up and down, trying to get in. I just stood back crying, praying he doesn't get in. He eventually gave up and left.
My mom came home about 30 minutes later, just to find me crying, and I told her everything that happened. We told the police, but they never found this guy. I look back, and I think how grateful I am that I had the feeling to put the chain on the door.
Right by the window.
I hate to think what that man would have done if he had managed to get in.
He would have did a lot. Definitely a lot. My dead grandmother gave me a lock key.
I have a true story from when I was younger. I was walking home from school one day, I was in year 11, and saw something weird. I saw a face which seemed familiar to me, but I didn't know how. Later, I was sat in my room, and I must have fallen asleep. I had a strange dream where my grandmother, who had passed away before my birth, came to visit me in my room. We had a very pleasant conversation in which she said that she wanted to give me something. I had no idea what this thing was, but I must have agreed to take it. I don't remember exactly what happened next, but I knew it was morning by the way that
That
my
means
mother
she's
was
there
calling me
when
to get up
we
for
see a
school.
loved one.
I did my normal morning routine, except I didn't put on my glasses, which was strange, as I need them to see. Anyhow, I went downstairs to the bathroom, and then went into the living room.
To the bathroom.
My mom was in the kitchen making breakfast. I sat in the living room waiting for her to be ready, and as she came in with my tea and cereal, she took one look at me and looked everything. I thought it was because she had seen me without my glasses, but she wasn't really looking at my face. She was looking at my neck. Somehow, during the night, a small gold locket had been placed around it. I was told that the locket had been lost before I was born, and that no one knew where it had gone or what it contained. I never even had seen this locket before, but my mom knew of it as she'd seen pictures of my grandmother wearing it. So, little by little, everything started to fall to place. The person I had seen, or at least thought I saw, must have been a glimpse of my gran. To this day, I still have the locket. I tried to return it to my mom, but she said the locket wasn't given to her, and that it was given to me for safekeeping. I still have so many questions about it, like, why was it hidden all these years? Or why was
That's
it
real
given to
interesting.
me?
That's real
But
interesting.
I keep it with me always, as a good luck charm.
True Prom Night horror
This
story.
story just happened last year. I work as a receptionist at a hotel, and we often hold high school proms here as we have a big hall and a stage. In order to get to the hall, you have to pass the reception desk. It was prom night, and it was already underway. All the students and teachers were in the dance hall. The reception area was empty. At some point during the evening, someone approached the reception desk. I looked up to see a tall man standing there. He had a clean-shaven face, and his hair was greasy and tied back in a ponytail. He was also wearing a suit that was pretty old, and it was also dirty, along with some Adidas shoes. His eyes were
He's
wide
obviously
open,
homeless.
and he said, "I'm here for the prom." At first, I thought he was kidding, but he looked dead serious. He accidentally said porn, then he said prom. I said, "Are you employed by the school?" He said, "No, I'm a student here." I still kept thinking he was joking. He looked to be in his late 40s, and he was telling me
He's obviously on some type of
So I
drugs.
asked him, "How old are you?" He said, "I'm 17. No, 16. Yeah, 16. At this point, I thought he was on drugs or something. I said, "I'm sorry, but you don't look 16 at all." He just stared at me, not saying a word, with his eyes wide.
Like, go away.
At me.
Please.
He then leaned over to me and said, "I'll make you a deal. I have a big blade in my pocket. If I'm not 16, you can cut my finger off. If I am 16, I can cut your finger off." I didn't get the chance to say anything because he walked out right after he said that. I told my boss about what happened. He said to let him know if he comes back and he'll deal with it.
Oh,
I finished my shift around 12 and I went to get in my car. There was an envelope under my windshield wiper. Written on it was, "A deal is a deal."
get in your
I
car.
opened the envelope to see a human finger.
Ooh.
And I have a
Ooh.
feeling that this wasn't his own finger due to it being another color. I never saw that man again. And I always wondered why he was trying to get into that prom.
People know the repercussion of what you do. You follow somebody, you creep on somebody, you do horrible things on top of drugs. You're going to get caught. And it's so unfortunate and sad that people go through this. That people have this illness. They have nobody there to watch over them, but it's crazy. It's disturbing all in one. All in one. So thank you guys for watching part two. Be on the lookout for part three this time. And like, share, subscribe, all the great stuff. Till next time. Peace.